First race field picking up speed. A few of them gapped off. Away they go. They're often pacing. And Bunkhouse Boss off to an aggressive start. Making a break there, a dirty break. Lucky to stay on his feet was Mr. Mystic. Mr. Mystic making a break, resets, but trails. In the meantime, we go back to Bunkhouse Boss and McNair, who leave out hard to grab the early lead. Carl Thomas from the inside pushes through with Dead Man's Chain to assure himself a spot in the 2-hole. So that puts Freight Days a Week, who got bet down as the 6-5 favorite. He'll take a seat in third for now. With Late for Coffee tracking that one fourth. In fifth, it is Stay Humble, 2.5 clear of Lou-Hoo. That one's 2 in front of Jim's Rising Sun. And then we go back to first-time starter Choice Is Mine. It's another 3 to Regal Duke and the trailer, Mr. Mystic. Racing up towards the midway point, it's Bunkhouse Boss controlling the tempo. Dead Man's Chain a length back in second. Freight Days a Week tightens up a bit third. Late for Coffee is fourth. Fifth continues to be Stay Humble. And then Lou-Hoo in sixth. Jim's Rising Sun. Choice Is Mine. Back to the last pair, Regal Duke and Mr. Mystic. 3/8 to go now for leader Bunkhouse Boss. Still the leader by a length on Dead Man's Chain. Here comes the favorite Freight Days a Week out of third and on the attack for McDonald. So McNair calls on Bunkhouse Boss to pick it up on the lead. He starts him up here with Freight Days a Week taking over second, and he made a break. Freight Days a Week making a break. He resets but costs himself a couple of lengths. He's got to try and get that momentum going again. Bunkhouse Boss in the meantime still leads it. Center of the track is Freight Days a Week. He's coming back on here late for McDonald. Then in behind this pair is Dead Man's Chain to the outside, Late for Coffee and Stay Humble. Inside Bunkhouse Boss, Freight Days a Week, Stay Humble between horses. Freight Days a Week unofficially gets up for the win over Bunkhouse Boss, and a charging Stay Humble. We'll have fractions for you after. In the meantime, still leads it. Center of the track is Freight Days a Week. He's coming back on here late for McDonald. Then in behind this pair is Dead Man's Chain to the outside, Late for Coffee and Stay Humble. Inside Bunkhouse Boss, Freight Days a Week, Stay Humble between horses. Freight Days a Week unofficially gets up for the win over Bunkhouse Boss, and a charging Stay Humble. We'll have fractions for you after. The Sweet Lou Dam walk on air. Only trained by Chris Rogers. He's co-owned by Doug High. James McDonald picking up where he left off on last night's card by winning the Saturday night opener. Freight Days a Week, second lifetime score, both coming this season where he's 2 for 17. Could be a lifetime mark, could not. Not sure what the time is just yet. We'll have those fractions for you in a little bit.